Hi, this is Hans Guth, President and founder of ListingsMagic.com. And this presentation is going to step you through a new offering that we are launching here in the new year, 2018. And it's our Concierge service. And so let's go into what exactly that means. And so one of the things that we see a lot is agents work hard to get their new listings. And so you get a new listing. The question I want to ask you is, are you leveraging it to its fullest capabilities? And so if you remember the fulcrum, and you can actually move the moon with a long enough fulcrum. And so we want to show you what that actually entails. And so leveraging your listings, the possibilities of a new listing go far beyond simply selling it. So a lot of times agents think, hey, I got a new listing, now I got to just make sure it sells. And of course that's your job, and that's what you want to do, and you want to make your sellers happy and get the most money you can for them. The problem is that, or the missing opportunity we often see is that you also have an opportunity to leverage that listing to help you generate new buyer and new seller opportunities. And a lot of times those are being left on the table. And so a couple things to look at. Do you find that you're really busy? If you're like most agents and you're actually a successful agent, you're probably going to answer that as yes. And then what is your time worth? Are you concerned that the sellers will be checking on the marketing that you're going to be doing for your listing? And what if you knew that everything that could be done was getting done behind the scenes? Again, if you're busy, there may be some things that are getting forgotten about or not covered fully. And at the end of this process, happy sellers are sellers that are going to go to closing, and if you're able to provide and show them some incredible marketing that you're doing for their property or their listing, they're going to be happy and they're going to stick through the process until that house or property finally sells. And so how does it work? So you get a new listing. Our job, simple, make sure that it gets marketed 100% from A to Z, and that's how it works. So how does it work, and what does it include? So once you sign up for the service, and we'll go into what that looks like here in a little bit, you're going to be assigned a listing coordinator. Our lead generating virtual tours and single property websites will be created for the property. We have an amazing chat feature that allows you to communicate with potential buyers in real time, or sellers for that matter, in real time, that are included in all of the property tours and websites and virtual tours. We're going to make sure that it gets syndicated to all the websites that are out there, so Zillow and Trulia, Realtor.com, and through IDX, your local MLS, it'll also get syndicated to thousands of other websites that are out there. And we're going to create a video tour that gets posted to your YouTube channel. If you don't have one, we'll help you build one. And they're also lead generators, and they're fantastic for search engine optimization. We're going to build a high-quality brochure that you can use for both inside and outside placement. We're going to create just listed and just sold postcards. There's a little asterisk by that. If you want, we can actually assist you and set it up. There's an extra cost to this, but we can mail out to either a farm community or a zip code, and so we can talk to you about that. Our coordinator can talk to you about that. We're also going to send out a just listed email flyer to up to 10,000 local agents in your area. A service like that, there's many companies out there that charge $100 plus just for that service. And then we're going to make sure that the communication to your sellers takes place so that they see all the marketing that you're doing for them. And then obviously you've got to cover social media these days. So we're going to make sure that it gets posted to all of the major social media websites that are out there that you have accounts with, and we'll assist you with that. And then we're also able to do what's called boosting that listing. And so one of the great things is that Facebook makes it very easy to target a specific audience, and our listing coordinator will work with you to make sure that you get that maximum exposure. There is an extra fee with that as well, because it costs money to post those ads on Facebook, but they're very inexpensive and very targeted, and a great way to hit your target community. And so when you sign up for the service, you'll be working directly with one of our marketing experts. The rep will ensure that your marketing preferences are all set and in place, so we'll work with you on the color schemes, music selection, backgrounds, all matching your marketing desires. We're going to discuss with you the initial rollout and lifecycle rollout of your listing, so you'll see all the things that we're going to be doing for your listing, and then we're going to follow this through until the property is actually sold. So all along the way, you're going to be working with one of our coordinators to make sure that the process is smooth and the job is getting done. So again, what we're going to do is we're going to include our lead generating virtual tours and single property websites. All of these tools look fantastic. Your sellers are going to think they're great. Yet the cool thing is that we have this ability to include this chat feature. So one, this is a great listing presentation tool to show your potential sellers, and also to show your sellers once you get the listing. But also, this tool is one of the most amazing lead generation tools that we've ever seen in real estate. Just putting this onto your property websites that, again, we're going to disseminate throughout the internet is a tremendous lead generating potential tool for you. We're going to again do this comprehensive syndication, make sure that it gets to all the major websites, including Zillow, Trulia, and Realtor.com, which comprise probably 90% of the real estate traffic right then and there alone. We're also going to make sure that it gets onto competitor websites through IDX syndication. So if you're working with one brokerage, we're going to make sure it gets to other brokerages' websites like Coldwell Banker, Keller Williams, Weichert Realty, all of the major real estate chains that are out there. Again, we're going to create a video, a full MP4 video that gets generated and placed onto your YouTube channel. Again, if you don't have a YouTube channel, our listing coordinator or concierge person is going to work with you to set that up for you. Now, this is a really cool tool. So one of the things that we hear a lot is that agents aren't able to really show their clients, where's the property at? Yeah, it's going to be on Realtor.com, it's going to be on Zillow and Trulia, but how do I find it on there? And so we're going to create a list of up to 10 websites where we have found that property, because again, we're going to make sure that it gets syndicated properly. We're going to be able to show them where that property, a few of the websites that property is located, including again your competitors' websites. So if you're working for one brokerage, we're going to show that it's on Coldwell's website. We're going to show that it's on Keller Williams' website. We're going to show that it's on Remax's website, etc. And so we'll send you and or your sellers an email with links so they can see these. This alone right here is going to be a tremendously powerful tool to show your sellers all the work you're doing for them for their property. Again, we're going to create high quality brochures for both inside and outside placement. These brochures are going to look extremely professional. Looks like you spent a lot of time on them. We're doing the building behind the scenes. We're going to include just listed and just sold postcards. Again, if you want to have either of these sent out to a specific geographic territory, we'll work with you and set up a pricing so that they go out automatically. Again, you don't have to do anything. You just have to agree to the geographic area and agree to a budget in terms of how many you want to send out. And so we'll help set that up for you. So again, either just listed and or just sold. This is a powerful one. This right here is one that is going to be, it's going to generate a lot more traffic for your property, and it's going to expose it to, again, up to 10,000 local real estate agents in the geographical area where the property resides. And so we have a database of real estate agents from around the country, and we're going to send this out to them, exposing them to your new listing. So they're going to have a chance to see it. This is a great thing to tell your sellers. Hey, you know what? I'm going to send this out to all of the people that are out there that have buyers looking at properties so that they know about this listing. And so again, that's included in the service. And again, communication with your sellers is paramount. So if your sellers, if you're not maybe having a lot of physical showings, there's still a lot of things happening on the internet. So we're going to communicate with your sellers automatically. We're going to send them statistical reports that are showing them how many times the property was viewed, where it was viewed, when it was viewed, how many times it was viewed. And so your sellers know that there is activity happening out there. And that's a great way for you to continue to make sure your sellers know you're working hard to get that listing sold. And then, of course, social media posting. We're going to make sure that the listing gets posted to all the major social media websites that are out there. We have an amazing Facebook posting tool that allows you to generate leads that are concierge person. This is included in the package that we can show you how that works. It's guaranteed to get you leads for, again, a geographical specific area. And again, all of the social media sites are covered in this package. And who is this designed for? It's a very automated system, but our system is ListingsMagic, but it's not possible to automate everything. So we wanted to kind of cover those holes that are there that we know that agents just aren't able to fill or have a difficult time filling. So that they just want to make sure that they are complete in the marketing that they're doing for the listing. Again, leveraging that listing for the fullest possibility. And so this is going to give you the listing presentation confidence in a listing so that you know that any of the promises that you make to get that listing that you should be making and that you need to be making today are going to be covered. And so it's going to help you stand out. In this marketplace, it's all about how do you stand out from your competition. And this is a tremendous way for you to stand out. Included in this package, we're going to give you a listing presentation tool that you can use on those listing presentations. And so the cost, here's the best part. It's only $99. This is an introductory price. We're going to offer it for $99 per listing, and it's incredibly valuable in terms of what you're going to be getting in value. Like I mentioned to you earlier, there are companies that charge $100 just to do an email broadcast to other agents out there. You're getting far more than that. And so you're going to have somebody that works with you that makes sure that you get the proper exposure for your property. And at the end of the day, you're going to have a happy seller. It's going to be more closings. and you're going to get referrals from this and leads that get generated from the buyer side and the seller side through this process. So thanks for watching, and if you want to sign up, you can do so through our support line. You can call 866-831-8639. Again, that's 866-831-8639. Press option 1 for sales. Email us at support@listingsmagic.com, and we will contact you back to say you're interested in the Concierge program. And you can also you can chat with us on the website. There's a chat box in the lower right-hand corner on any of our pages. Feel free to just chat with us to find out more about it if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.